Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth on Terra Cruiser 5, heading back to work. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I was cruising to work, and I was thinking about the presidential hoax that everybody's investing their time and space in. And it's something I've been hearing on the radio. I listen to a lot of Christian-based news radio, Hagman and Hagman. For what it's worth, dude, you gotta take the information you want to receive from it and leave the rest behind. I'm not a real joiner. So with that said, I was listening to them talking about what's wrong with America right now, and it's basically this thing that we're trying to find a political solution to a spiritual problem. I mean, that's what's wrong right now, and I say that only from the perspective of self. What I had to learn in my life was that every problem in the world's related to me. I am the one common denominator in my own experience here on Spaceship Earth. And all the problems I've ever had, real or make-believe, all are based upon my perception of how I deal with the problems. If I'm spiritually fit, problems don't have the same effect on me as if I'm spiritually unfit. I just know that from yesterday, or today for that matter, is when I get up in the day, it all goes to this thing. If the outward experience is a reflection of our inner experience, the holographic universe approach, that we are manifesting all of this around us, and that all we really have to do is begin to take responsibility for our perception, right? I'd adjust the heat there. And that's the thing, is we're putting all our marbles on people. And from what I understand about life or reality or whatever you want to call it, is people are flawed. People by their very nature are just flawed. I'm flawed, you're flawed, everybody's flawed. So when we're hoping for human beings to fix our problems, it's flawed. It's gonna be flawed. And so the people that put themselves in a position to say their way or the highway is super flawed, because they haven't done the internal work. If there's any person that tells you they have the ability to solve all your problems, they're lying to you, first off. The only person I can affect change in is myself. And if I affect change in myself, that information will radiate out from me, right? And you, or for example, can go, okay, what's this dude doing to have a better outcome in his reality? And you can ask, well, what are you doing to have a better outcome in your reality? And I'll go, well, this is what I'm doing. But do I have the ability to say, oh, I can fix your problem? No. Do I have the ability to offer constructive advice? Absolutely. So when we get into this giant political arena called the presidential hoax, we're believing that faulty human beings have the ability to solve our problem. And that's what it comes down to. Our problem is spiritual. Our problem is spiritual. It is we've lost our way as a society. As individuals, we may be very grounded and centered and very spiritual, but when it comes to the collective whole of our society, we're in the darkness, man. We are in utter darkness. And, part of the spiritual journey is to admit the imperfection, is to look into self and realize there's darkness, there's hatred, there's greed, there's envy, there's all the bedevilments are contained within each and every one of us. Do we need to manifest them on a daily basis? No, that's what spirituality is about. It's about realizing the nature of who you are, the nature of your problems, and accentuating the pluses of your reality, right? And so the pluses of your reality are being, kind and loving and empathetic and of service to your fellow human beings. So when we begin to go into this political thing of Trump, Sanders, Clinton, Cruz, whatever donkey you want to pick to put in front of your cart, man, is up to you. But look, if you got a cart that can't be pulled, your donkey can't do much for you. And that's what's going on with our society right now, is our cart is dilapidated, man. We got carts with square tires, essentially. And we're expecting some donkey to pull around our cart with square tires, and it's just going ka-conk, 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 and it's not working because we've yet to look at our cart, man. We're just going, put a donkey in front of the cart and it can pull it. Yeah, it'll drag your cart around. It's just like a car will drive around on rims, man. Sparks will be flying. So I think that's really what's going on in American society right now is we're looking outward for solutions, and all our solutions come inward, man. It comes from inward and realizing that we might need to depend on a power greater than ourselves. I know from my own experience that when I tried to do life by myself as an individual, it was a disaster, man. It was only when I began to look inward and find my spiritual truth and interface with God that any sort of solution and harmony began to show up in my life. And that's what it is as much as people don't want to have God be involved with our daily reality, well, that's what enables this country to be just sort of this weird dystopic nightmare it's become, is because we've substituted material realities for multi-dimensional God-based truths, man. And we're trying to get some human beings to fix these problems, and the human beings, man, that want to fix these problems are by their very nature psychopaths. I don't care which donkey you want to put in front of your cart, they are all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. Anyone who's sitting up there saying they're gonna fix this boat is lying to you. If they were up there saying, look, we got a spiritual problem to the nature of our country and our world society, we might be getting somewhere. But all they're telling you is no, dude, the answer to all our problems is getting God out of your life. Suckers! All I know from my own experience is it's all about getting God into your life, whatever that may be for you. And, so, there's my take, man. You want to have donkeys yank around your dilapidated spiritual cart? Sparks will fly, man. But me, I got a cart with pretty much round wheels made of some like nice teak and mahogany. And you know what I got pulling my cart? A unicorn. That's right. I got a unicorn pulling my cart around, shooting rainbows out of its ears. Huh. All right. That's my political talk on this Sunday morning.